Here we saw a rejection and some sellers entry, but here no rejection and previous uptrend, and still there's no weakness of buyers. But here, once the buyers cross the level with strong rejection, and this is a weak candle reversal sign at this sellers area, so we should expect a sellers entry because of this rejection and the reversal sign. You can see that the buyers are very strong here, but the buyers are weak here. It means the buyers are losing momentum. Hello traders, in this video I'm going to show you how to analyze the market and predict the next candlestick. So let's start. This is NZD USD. I'm going to place put option. I place put option because the buyers are weak, sellers are strong. The market is consolidating, buyers are weak, so you expect a seller's entry. I'm going to place call option because of this reversal sign, Marbozu candle. We have a strong rejection from buyers here, so we should expect a buyer's entry and previous bullish movement. I'm going to place call option because we have rejections on this level and no rejection from buyers on this level, and the previous bullish movement and a strong bullish candle engulfing this candle. The trend also is uptrend, so we should expect at least a weak bias. That's why I place call option. The candle is fluctuating. The strong bias. So okay, no rejection. I'm going to place call option. I place call option because still there's a seller's entry point here, but there's no rejection from sellers and a strong bullish candle, the buyers movement. So we should expect again buyers entry, at least a weak bias to go with sellers. Okay. One last trade. So I'm going to place put option. I place put option because the buyers are now weak, and this is sellers area. Rejection also from sellers, so we should expect a seller's entry. Okay. So I'll stop here. I'll stop here. So total, I took 5 trades with candlestick psychology. This is how you can place your trade. So you just follow the market movement and you observe what the market is doing before you place your trade. Don't place your trade blindly. Do what the market is doing before you place your trade. Okay? And here I place put option here. If you observe the market here, if you observe the market, we see that there is a strong buyer's entry here and sellers entered. Still we see a buyer's entry, but if you look at here, the buyers are weak. Momentum of sellers, the buyers become weak and sellers entered, but because the market wants to consolidate and previous buyers movement, that's why we see the buyer's entry. But we should expect a strong buyers again to go with buyer's entry, buyers again, but we saw a weak buyers having both upper and lower rejection, with strong rejection and lower rejection with a weak body compared to previous bearish candle. This is a sign that the buyers are not strong in the market, so we should expect the seller's entry. That's why I place put option. I place call option here. You might still be wondering that why did I place call option here? I placed call option here because we saw the rejection from buyers. It means that there is a strong buyer's entry here. We again saw buyers movement. This is where the buyers are weak. This is where the buyers are weak. But here, like this, the buyers are strong. So we saw a seller's entry close at this rejection level. So, and this candle is a reversal sign, Mariposa candle. The close bearish Mariposa candle. So in this kind of situation, the buyer's movement here will form a bullish candle. So that's why I place call option. You can see they want to go down, but later change to blue, to red, to green candle because of this buyer's movement, and the trend is uptrend. So I'm trading in the direction of the trend most of the time. And I place call option here because if you observe the market here, we have strong rejection, seller's entry, rejection and seller's entry. But here, no rejection. It's same thing here. It's same thing like this, that no rejection here, but we still go with buyers. But here, no rejection. So because of this backup, this is the backup for this bullish candle. And again, this is also the small backup for this bullish candle. This is the power of buyers to form a bullish candle here. That's why I go with buyers. Though we see rejection, the market is supposed to reverse, but no, the market is supposed to reverse because there's no seller's movement. We only see the buyer's movement here. So the backup for this buyer's candle will form a bullish candle. That's why I place call option. And I place call option again because this is a level. This is a level here. This is a level because sellers entered on this level and buyers, and then buyers again come to that level. We can see the rejection from buyers, from sellers, and the rejection and sellers entry, but here no rejection. So we should go with sellers if there's no momentum of buyers, and if there's no minor uptrend, we can go with sellers. But we can see a minor uptrend and momentum of buyers. So you can see the sellers want to enter because the sellers saw a minor uptrend. That's why the buyers quickly entered. Now the buyers entered very strongly. That's why I place call option. And I place put option here because you can see that here we saw a rejection and some sellers entry, but here no rejection and previous uptrend, and still there's no weakness of buyers. But here, once the buyers cross the level with strong rejection, and this is a weak candle, reversal sign at this seller's area, so we should expect a seller's entry because of this rejection and the reversal sign. You can see that the buyers are very strong here, but the buyers are weak here. It means the buyers are losing momentum.